Welcome back to Fast RC, buddy. My name is Ryan. This week's episode of RC Weekly, we have new releases from Axial, Arrma, Team Associated, and HPI. Plus, it's Christmas in July, so we have lots of new vehicles on sale, so stick around, and I'll see you on the other side of the intro. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty long episode if my list is any indication of how long this is going to take. So let's go ahead and get started. The Arrma Gorgon is getting a 2025 refresh, which is nice to see. Long story short, it's still the same Gorgon that we all know and love with the 550 brush motor and the SLT2 transmitter, but we're getting some new color RTR versions with the battery and charger combo. In particular, the blue version, which I have behind me, I know you probably can't see it, but the blue version now comes with a battery and charger, and we also get a purple version and a gunmetal version that also come with battery and charger. And then they're also refreshing the kit, the RTA kit, ready to assemble, is getting a refresh. Instead of the RTA kit now, or what it used to come with was the black or gunmetal body, now comes with a clear body, which is definitely nice to see, and actually like really nice to see that change in particular, because when you get a kit, kind of the fun of it is being able to customize the body, and I never thought it made sense to actually, you know, put a black painted body with it already, like forcing you to go that color or buy a clear body separate. Now that RTA kit comes with a clear body right out the box, and so you get to customize it the way you want it, which is most important to people like me. So anyways, that's all I got for the Gorgon. Let's go ahead and get to the next up. And next up, we're going to hop over to Axial. They have a new version of the SCX24, and this is now an officially licensed Toyota 4Runner body, specifically a Proline 4Runner body, which it looks like it's a hard shell, so that's really cool to see. Officially licensed, so not really like proportionate, that the tires look massive on this body, but nonetheless it's still a 4Runner body, and I think that's pretty cool to see. From what I've gathered from it, this was released like last week, I think on like Thursday or Friday. It looks like it's still pretty much the same SCX24, just the only difference now is it has that Toyota 4Runner hard body on it. But I like it. It's a nice upgrade. It's cool to see hard body coming in on the SCX24. Also too, it's one interesting thing is kind of the co-branding with Proline that I noticed on this release. Like on the box, it's specifically like Proline body, Proline wheels and tires. So that's just kind of like a macro trend that I kind of want to keep an eye on with this industry. I know Horizon Hobbies, Axial, Horizon Hobbies, owns Axial and Proline, and it's all kind of under the same umbrella. It's just interesting to me to see how they're integrating the Proline brand into the RTR models now. So it's something I want to keep an eye on, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, nice to see Axial SCX24, hard body shell, 4Runner. Let's go ahead and get to the next update. And next up, jumping over to Redcat, looks like they announced the Redcat Scout 18 new version for 2025. It comes with the brushless motor, and it has this high steer front end setup on it, which I guess is supposed to provide a little bit of extra steering. Some of the videos I've watched specifically from like ExoCage did a pretty good breakdown. I guess this is a pretty big deal for this truck, albeit I'm not really familiar with the Scouts and the 1/18th version of it, but it looks like a pretty nice release, and it's pretty cool. It's coming with brushless right out of the box, coming in at $199.99. If you're interested in that, go ahead and check it out at AMA Hobbies. Let's go ahead and get to the next update. All right, next up, and this is like my fourth take on this vehicle, so let's see if I get it right. Next up, from Team Associated, RC10 1989 Stealth Car Masami Edition is just now getting announced and released. $429.99. It's pretty cool. Another vintage RC10 coming out. If you're interested in that, go ahead and check it out. All right, and the next new vehicle is from HPI. This is the Venture 18 U4 Ford Bronco, which is officially licensed by Ford. Fun haver. This actually was just announced yesterday. By all like the big prominent RC YouTube channels, pretty much got it and reviewed it. Looks pretty cool. I'm a big fan of the Ford Bronco body, just be honest. I got like a clear one back here for short course, which I'm really looking forward to getting painted and having that put up. But for HPI, it's pretty cool to see an officially licensed Ford Bronco body. I like the dimensions on this thing. It looks pretty cool. It is a solid axle, both front and rear. So it doesn't have that front independent suspension, but that's okay. Like at this size of vehicle, I think it's still going to be a lot of fun to be had with this thing. So let's go ahead and get to the next few updates. All right, let's get into some rapid fire parts that have been released over this last week. So first up, from Upgrade RC, we have some new tires for your Mojave Grom, and then we got a whole bunch of stuff from Jconcepts. So let's go ahead and go down the list. First up on my list, we got some crawler hex adapters. Behind that, we got some 22X bearing sets that were just announced last week. We got a new carbon fiber chassis for your mini LMTs, which is cool to see. Plus, we got a carbon fiber shock tower for your 4-wheel drive RC10s. Then we have the silent speed line of spur gears for your, I believe, buggies. We'll put it on the screen. And then we have some injection molded front wings for your buggies as well. There's going to be like a whole list of buggies that these are adapted to, I guess. But injection molded front wing for your racing buggy. Jconcepts. So that's all I got for parts. Let's go ahead and get to the sale. All right, let's save some cash. So I have a ton of sales stuff to talk about with you guys. And so first up, we're gonna go over Horizon Hobbies sales. So we have Christmas in July. I was waiting for this sale. I knew it was gonna come at some point, and it's finally here. Of course, the day after I released previous versions of RC Weekly. It's okay though, the sale's still going. It's actually going until the 27th. So starting off here with Horizon Hobbies Christmas in July, we have the Axial SCX6 Trail Honcho for $200 off, coming in at $999.99, so save $200. Also sticking with the large scale, we have the 1.6 Losi Super Baja Ray, $200 off at $799.99. Pretty good sales on both of those. Of course, I'm going to put the graphs up on the screen so you guys can see those. Good sales nonetheless. We got the 1/8 Losi 4x4 Nitro / electric truggy race kit on sale for $569.99, $200 off, pretty good sale there. And then we have a Losi 22 5.0 2-wheel drive dirt clay buggy race kit on sale for $249.99. And then we have another Losi 22X4 Elite 4x4 buggy race kit on sale for $479.99, it's $100 off. And behind that, going back to Axial, we have the SCX10 3 Base Camp 4x4 on sale for $249.99. And then we have the Arrma Sentin 223S, this is the 4x4 version. That was on sale, I believe it was $30 off. And let's double check that. Yes, $30, or take that back, $50 off. This is only the red version, keep that in mind. If you go look at it, it's going to be deceiving. If you look at the yellow or the blue version, they're not on sale, but the red one is for $50 off. So go ahead and check that out. And then the last one here, this is probably like one of the best deals if you're into bashers. The Arrma Typhon TLR Tune 6S Buggy roller kit. So this doesn't come with any electronics, but it's on sale for $299.99, $170 off. If I go look at the dashboard, I want to make sure to put it up on the screen for you guys. That's 36% off. So that alarm bells are flashing right now. That's officially like on the discontinued watch list for me. When, like I said, when you see sales over 30, 35% ish, 40, definitely 40%, my eyes are locked in. Like I'm on the lookout to see if this thing actually goes discontinued, because that's a hell of a sale. I saw that, and man, I have a motor combo sitting in my toolbox that would fit perfectly into that thing. So I don't want to buy it, but I might have to. All right, so that's it for Christmas in July. We have one other sale from Horizon Hobbies we need to talk about, and we've been covering this for the last couple weeks, but this is We Bought Big, You Save Bigger sale from Horizon Hobbies. So if you're looking to get a battery and charger combo, specifically something Spectrum for your Arrma and Losi vehicles, good time to do that. They have the 3S Surface Bundle on sale for $59.99, and then they have the 2S Surface Bundle on sale for $49.99. You get yourself a battery and a charger. Go ahead and check it out if you're looking to get one of those. All right, that's it for Horizon Hobbies. Let's go ahead and get to the Traxxas sales, because we have a lot to talk about there. All right, I know I didn't mention this in the last segment, but with these Traxxas sales and also the Horizon Hobbies and all the Arrma stuff, you can check out fastrc.net if you want to see the price history on these vehicles and see all the dips and peaks and valleys on the graphs as far as pricing for a lot of these models. You can check out that link down in the description, fastrc.net. Also, too, I'm going to go ahead and link where you can find all these vehicles on sale through Main Hobbies. If you want to check that out, I'll go ahead and add some specific links that'll take you, to Arrma, to Axial, Losi, that kind of stuff. And of course, Traxxas. So let's go ahead and get to the Traxxas sales. So we have actually more that was added to the list on top of what was already on sale from the summer sale. So we'll start off at the top, and then there's going to be some new ones towards the end. So first up, we got the Traxxas Funko car, which is still on sale for $1,169.96, 10% off. Great deal on that card, still fairly new. Next up, we have the XRT8S, which is on sale for $100 off at $88.99.96. We also have the Traxxas Max Slash that's on sale for $629.96. Followed by the 6x6 or the TRX6 RC hauler flatbed on sale for $629.96. And then it looks like we do still have the Mercedes-Benz G63 TRX6 on sale for $584.96. That's still available. Good deal there. And then we have a bunch of TRX4s on sale. We have the Defenders, we have the Bronco bodies on sale for $50 off at $449.96 if you're looking to get into the crawler scene. We also have the Scale Trail Rock Crawler Assembly Kit, which is on sale for $359.96. We have the Fortec 3.0 BL2S, which is on sale for $341.96, which I talked about last week, along with the Traxxas Fortec Ford Mustang drift cars that are on sale, pretty much all the colors, at $296.96. So still going there. We also have some other ones here to highlight. So we had the Fortec 2.0 VXL on sale for $269.96, 10% off. Then we have the Fortec 2.0 BL2S touring car, which is on sale for $242.96. And then a couple of other vehicles here that I'm going to talk about that aren't part of like the summer sale, but are still on sale through clearance. So these are going to be trucks that I watch out for potentially being discontinued. And as I get more info, I'll bring these up on later versions of RC Weekly. So the first up, we're going to talk about the Traxxas UDR. I mentioned this one last week, the Fox edition, which is the white and yellow, or not white and orange colorway, is on clearance right now. And that's probably because it's getting discontinued, because we had the new versions of the UDR bodies, the green and the orange. So that has fallen in price. That was $707.99 last week. This week it's $684.99. It's about 8.5% off. That thing is falling in price. That's, what is that? Over $20 in the last week. So pretty good deal there. Still the same UDR, just the older color. Next up, we have the Traxxas Stampede BL2S 2-wheel drive on sale for $251.99, so that's 6.6% off. This one, like I said, is clearance. This is for the green body. I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe it's going to go away. There's probably going to be a new color body or something like that. But the cool thing about this one, the reason why I'm highlighting it, is because this vehicle still applies to the Traxxas BL2S battery charger sale that they've had going for since spring. So if you wanted to pick up this truck for $251.99, it still comes with the battery and charger for free. So kind of a nice perk there. Plus you get to save $19. So there's that. And then the Traxxas /VXL two-wheel drive trucks on sale, the green and red versions, for 5.5% off at $358.99. So those are all the Traxxas vehicles that are on sale. That was quite a mouthful and a lot of graphs showing you guys, but they have a bunch of vehicles on sale. And so if you want to check any of those out, I'll have all that stuff linked down below. Pretty good deals there. All right, let's go ahead and get to the next update. All right, and welcome to my favorite section, the Scratch and Dent. So this week's version of Scratch and Dent, there's only 4 vehicles, so let's go ahead and get to it. First up, we have the Team Associated DR10 RTR Drag Race Kit, which has been on the list for 7 weeks now. I think 8 weeks is the record, so we'll see if it gets there. Personally, I think it's going to set the new record. That's just me. So it's 23% off at $396.99. Still seems overpriced to me personally, but hey, we'll see how long it lasts. Next up, we have the Redcat Hauler 1/10 version on sale for $411.23. It's been at $411.23 for the last 4 weeks. This has also been on the list for 7 weeks. So we have some co-competitors here. We'll see how long they last. Next up, we have the Traxxas Fortec 3.0 BL2S on sale for $330.99. That's about 13% off. This is finally cheaper than the sale version of the BL2S 3.0 Fortec. So good chance if you want to pick up a Fortec, you can actually save yourself $12 if you go with the Scratch and Dent route. And then the last one here, we have the Element RC Enduro trail truck, $338.99, about 5.5% off. I believe that's the second week that this truck's been on there. And so that's all I got for the Scratch and Dent. We had tons and tons of updates. It felt like last week was super dry and barren, and then this week was a flood of updates. So all that to say, next week will probably be pretty dry. Hopefully not. I'll make sure to scour the internet and find all the best sales and updates that I can for you guys. If you could, go ahead and subscribe. I really appreciate it if you're getting something out of this episode. And that's all I got. I'll see you on the next one.